Now remember, we can only sell them on one idea at a time.
Yeah, I can still see him coming at me with that awful look in his eye.
And
we, both reached for the gun.
That's right, you both reached for the gun. Ready?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, Miss Sunshine, my client has just entered a plea of not guilty. We look forward to a trial at the earliest possible date. Now, are there any questions?
Mr. Flynn,
What are you going to say about it?
Over here.
Miss Sunshine.
As you know, my paper is dry. Do you have any advice for young girls seeking to avoid a life of jazz and drink?
Absolutely, yes. Mrs. Hart feels it was a tragic combination of liquor and jazz which led to her downfall. Next question.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to say how flattered I am that you all came to see me.
Yeah, Mrs. Hart is very pleased.
You see, I was a moth, crushed on the wheel, a butterfly drawn to the... I bet you want to know why I shot the bastard.
Shut up, dummy.
Mr. Billy Flynn in the press conference rag. Notice how his mouth never moves. Almost.
Where'd you come from?
Mississippi.
And your parents?
Very wealthy.
Where are they now?
6 feet under.
But she was granted one more start.
The convent of the Sacred Heart.
When'd you get here?
1920.
How old were you?
Don't remember.
Then what happened?
I met Amos, and he stole my heart away, convinced me to elope one day.
Oh, you poor dear, I can't believe what you've been through. A convent girl, a runaway marriage. Now tell us, Roxie, who's Fred Casely?
My ex-boyfriend.
Why'd you shoot him?
I was leaving.
Was he angry?
Like a madman. Still, I said, Fred, move along.
She knew that she was doing wrong.
Then describe it.
He came towards me.
With a pistol.
From my bureau.
Did you fight him?
Like a tiger.
He had strength and she had none.
And yet we both reached for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, we both, oh yes, we both, oh yes, we both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, we both reached for the gun, for the gun.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reached for the gun, for the gun.
Understandable, understandable. Yes, it's perfectly understandable. Comprehensible, comprehensible. Not a bit reprehensible. It's so defensible.
How you feeling?
Very frightened.
Are you sorry?
Are you kidding?
What's your statement?
All I'd say is, though my choo-choo jumped the track, I'd give my life to bring him back.
And?
Stay away from
What?
jazz and liquor.
And?
The men who
What?
play for fun.
And what?
That's the thought that came upon me when we both reached for the gun.
Understandable, understandable.
Yes, it's perfectly understandable. Comprehensible, comprehensible. Not a bit reprehensible. It's so defensible.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both reach for
Let me hear
the
it.
gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the
A
gun.
little louder.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both.
Oh, yeah.
The gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for
Now
the
you
gun.
got it. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun.
Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, 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 the gun.
Both reach for the gun.